I'm Christian Schaefer with your WMAR 2 News Update. The investigation will continue today into an incident in Anne Arundel County where a chase involving a tow truck led to a woman being run over and killed. This was around 2:30 Tuesday afternoon near the intersection of 6th and Church Streets, the Brooklyn Park area. Officers from the Anne Arundel County Police Department were trying to serve a warrant on a man driving a tow truck. There was also a woman in that truck. The man tried to drive away, and police say he drove at one of their detectives. That officer fired a shot from his service weapon. No one was hit, but as officers pursued the truck, they say the woman inside was either pushed or jumped out of the truck. She fell close to it and it ran her over. She died at the scene. The driver of the tow truck was eventually taken into custody in Baltimore City as of this morning. Anne Arundel County Police have not identified him, but they do say he will face several charges. And the chief of police in Anne Arundel County has detailed more reasons behind the sudden announcement that he is retiring. Chief Tim Altamare has been the chief of that department since 2014. Now he's announced he'll step down August the 1st. In a letter to the Capital Gazette newspaper, the chief writes that he does not want to be part of any national movement to defund police departments, and he's concerned that limits citizens are pressuring politicians to impose on police officers could wind up endangering members of the public. He says his retirement has, quote, nothing to do with a recent case of an arrest caught on camera and a lawsuit stemming from that arrest. Again, Chief Tim Altamare stepping down on August the 1st. The area's largest public school system has decided to hold only virtual classes for the upcoming fall semester. Baltimore County Board of Education approved that plan. So the first semester will start September the 8th after Labor Day weekend. Virtual classes will then last at least until the end of the first semester, January 29th of next year. Officials say students will engage with their teachers 4 days out of every week, except for Wednesdays, where there will be 2 to 3 hours of instruction. The board says students will be required to complete 3 hours of independent work as well, 5 days a week. As for that Wednesday, that's the day that teachers will offer small group instructions or even one-on-one counseling with students. The amount of instruction is going to depend on the grade level, how hard the class is, and the method of instruction being used. The superintendent of Baltimore County, Dr. Darrell Williams, has not ruled out the possibility of hybrid or even in-person learning if the situation with the coronavirus can improve in time for the end of this semester. Also in Baltimore County, more restrictions are being put in place to try to fight back against a surge in new cases of COVID-19. Starting tomorrow, everyone age 2 or older must wear some kind of facial covering in any indoor public space in Baltimore County. That includes recreational facilities and religious services. Over the past week, the county's experienced an average of 97 new community transmission cases each day. County officials say the rate of coronavirus tests coming back positive continues to climb. They've actually called on Governor Hogan to reconsider whether indoor dining should be allowed at restaurants and bars around the state.
So we are tracking lots of things for today. A heat advisory is the first thing, and that heat advisory is going to be in effect as we go in through lunch hour, as we head in through 8 o'clock this evening. We're also tracking severe thunderstorms for this afternoon, and we're also tracking the heat wave that's just going to continue. I thought that we might get a break in it by maybe getting into the upper 80s, but oh no, we're going to stay in those 90s for today and beyond, even as we head into next week. So that's going to be the name of the game. This is what we're working with. Once again, we start you out with that heat advisory for all the areas there shaded in the orange coloring. So at first, the entire viewing area was not under that, but now, oh yeah, that entire viewing area is under it for today. So we are going to feel more like we're about 105 up to 109 degrees for today. It is going to be a rough go of it once again. The muggy meter is not going down anytime soon. So I was just talking about the heat wave sticking around. Well, the humidity is going to be sticking around as well. So most likely we will have more heat advisories before it's all said and done. So as we go into the afternoon, evening, I'd say really around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So your commute home will be on the dicey side, as we do have the potential for those thunderstorms to turn severe as we go into the evening. The Storm Prediction Center actually does have us in a slight risk. So on a scale of 1 to 5, we are in a 2 for today. The biggest threats will be damaging winds, also some hail, and also some heavy rain that could lead to flooding. So again, we definitely have to keep our eyes peeled for that for today. I know you want to go to the pool, cool down. Just keep your eye to the sky. Remember, when thunder roars, go indoors. That means that you're close enough to be struck by lightning. The high temperature today, Christian, I'm going with 96 degrees, but more importantly, once again, it's going to feel like up to 109 degrees. It is going to be dangerously hot once again.
Thanks very much, Lynette. Stick with us online at WMAR2news.com all day long for updates on top stories and any breaking news. And for news and weather on the go, you can download the WMAR2 News app. It's in the App Store. It's got live radar, which, as Lynette said, you might need today. And you can get breaking news alerts sent straight to your phone. Thanks for watching. I'm Christian Schaefer.
This WMAR2 News Update is sponsored by Jones Junction.